For one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. He'll get this back to the 15-yard line, so that decision's going to cost him 5 yards. 15-yard line.
Oh, say congratulations.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Yardage on this one, back to the 13. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up
on 2nd and 12. Carr. Underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brought no gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
Oh, he said he can beat your ass. I ain't even gonna lie.
Throwing on 2nd down. Carr. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he goes out right around the 39. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
You say what?
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
A gain of 6 yards.
He said
it's 4th down.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Gibson.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You know one thing about play action and trying to get something cheap right here over the top.
Gibson, ball carrier. He's taken down back at his own 8-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. They're going option play on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Shit, I don't even know.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score.
Shit, I've done that before.
Quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Carr. And this is Carr. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. Reception here by Rhodes. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
For a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Bro, good luck doing a deal with that nigga.
End zone for the Raider touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
That nigga only do deals, he winning.
Start of the scoreboard here this afternoon. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Broncos nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, he said it's a 4-day site, yeah. He ain't lying. That's the hardest nigga to trade with, bro.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. Now, they brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. There's a quick throw out left. It's complete.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Wentz opting to keep it.
That's out to the left and complete. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. An even 90 yards. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. The second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. On play action, now Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Carr. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. After the sack on first down, Carr, and he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Carr now on first down. Too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On play action, Wentz. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A final shot before half for Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
6 yards.
Now Wentz. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got the hook up to Rose. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time.
47-yard line.
To throw is Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Carr again. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
from the gun. Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Now, fourth down, they throw that deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Raiders trying on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Broncos will take over on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
That is 3 plays and out. It's
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Flush to his right. A big loss here as he's taken down. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
a gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 26. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Broncos 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Where are you playing?
Shit, I don't know. Hopefully soon.
Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. Oh, he'll air this one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30.
Yo, this nigga value O-lineman more than anything else.
Who?
The Cowboys, nigga. You think that's like the most important?
From the gun, it's Wentz. And Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
You said what?
back. That is now 7 interceptions.
Nah, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, though, like, the most important. This nigga Rob was like, yo, you got the Cowboys, we don't need a lineman like that, take this pass rusher. This nigga's like, nah, I'll take the lineman. Bruh, niggas, I was like begging this nigga, bruh, like, yo, just take the lineman, it's the best move.
intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It'll go coverage, and it's intercepted. Baker with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Wentz.
They'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
But it brings up
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's good for 28 yards. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Raiders 42, Broncos 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside game. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And the Raiders have got him. How about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. He's got a man complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 30.
Can you hit dude up?
2nd and 10. Wentz now to throw. And his pass is intercepted.
Yeah, like his light not even green. Are you trying to sim tonight or what?
24-yard line.
I know sometimes.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I know. I mean, he said I know he want to play, but it's like you know how this nigga be sometimes. I ain't trying to play the game.
This next drive, and this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen.
You know, he be forgetting. You know, his.
Expected to win this one coming in, and they have not
Oh, he's still on his game. Oh shit! All right, bet. Well, he's streaming. That's how you know.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And now it's 2nd down. On play action, it's Carr.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Michael Ojemudia.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Las Vegas,
the win moves them to 12-1 now.